The Rock, you know, WWE guy. I found him sitting in the boot of this car. Now I believe somebody's chucked him straight through the rear screen. Welcome back, guys, to another video. And today I've bought, well, not today, but I bought another salvage car after selling my G82 M4. Now this is not the replacement for that, so I am still looking for another car to replace the G82 M4. But in the meantime, I've bought this for somebody who's looking for a car. Literally, I bought it, I'll get it repaired, and then they can have it. So it is a 2017 Audi A1 S-Line Black Edition. It's a 1.4 turbo, and it's got a couple of nice little mods on it. But I believe there is more of a story behind this car than just a little prang on the front end, and I'll go through that in a very short while. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the video, guys. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Performance Lifestyles. Check us out on Instagram, performance_lifestyles, and we're on Facebook as well, Performance Lifestyles. So this is it, the Audi A1 1.4 TFSI S-Line Black Edition. It's a 2017 facelift car, and at one stage in its life, it did actually look quite nice, judging by the, you know, it's got the honeycomb grille, the splitter at the bottom. It did have a little sticky plate on it on this side, which somebody's clearly ripped off and probably not applied it correctly in the first place. But yeah, it's quite a nice looking car. I mean, the damage on it then, front bumper has got a bit of a damage on it there. Now, there's no tabs broken around the back here, I believe. It's still there. Or that one actually might be broken, so we'll have to see. And the rest of it, the grille is broken, so I will have to get another grille. Other than that, the bumper actually doesn't look too bad. It might even be repairable. I'll show it to the body shop and we'll go from there. And on this side, we've got the tow hook covers missing, not a problem. Headlight washers, this I think just needs clipping in properly because there's no actual damage on this side of the bumper. The damage, I'm guessing, was on this side, judging by the crash bar here, which has got a bit of a kink in it just there. So I will get another crash bar, and I'm guessing this one's been painted black just so it doesn't stick out like a sore thumb behind this honeycomb grille that once existed just here. And the bonnet, the lip of the bonnet is actually damaged. It's pushed back a little bit, but again, I don't think it's something that needs replacing. I think that should be repairable. Now the headlights are perfectly fine. They still work fine. They are xenons or LEDs or something, xenons I'm guessing, and they do actually work perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with them. The brackets are fine as well on that side. This side, I believe one of the lower brackets might be broken, but I'm just saying that because of the gap here, but I will obviously, once they're stripped down, we will get to the bottom of that and we'll get sorted what needs sorting. Now I did actually mention that I believe there is some sort of a story behind this car, because the damage was literally just on this front end here, but now there's also a little bit more damage, which I believe was either somebody's bumped into somebody and then the person that they've bumped into hasn't been very happy, so then they've gone and smashed the car up. So there's a couple of other things that do need sorting on this car. I'll show you that literally just now, and you basically make up your own mind as to what has actually happened there. Now this actually is quite a nice car. I do quite like them. They're a quirky, funky, nice, small little city runabout car, and this one I do believe has had a couple of modifications. I believe it has been remapped. It's got a Miltech exhaust and it's got a induction kit. So that's leading to me to believe it has actually had some other bits. I've literally driven it around the block because it's not very drivable at the minute because of the the damage, which I'll show you. But yeah, it does actually seem like it's got a bit of a kick to it, a bit of a pull to it. So I could be wrong. Do correct me, you know, if I'm wrong. And if anybody does know this car, please do let me know. The registration, obviously, you'll see in a second. And yeah, let us know. Let us know if you do know anything about what happened with this car, or if you've owned this car in the past. Now down the side of the car, it's actually quite clean, quite tidy. The door's actually not shut properly, hence why it's all clean and straight down the side here. And the obvious, you know, thing that sticks out like a sore thumb is this window. Now this window's been smashed, which again, I'm not 100% sure why. And the other thing is, the windscreen's been smashed, but it looks like somebody's actually hit it, clearly with something, probably a golf club, I don't know, hockey stick, anything, because I don't think somebody's punched that through. And they've missed the pillar, which is a bonus, which is a very big bonus. And now the glass is all over the inside of the car. That is the reg. So if you do know anything about this car, let us know. And just going over to the side as well, there, it looks like somebody's hit it there. Now, again, that is something that will get repaired. I'll get this window taken out, get that pulled out as much as it can, and then the body shop can deal with that. That is just a little bit of masking tape, which will show you the damage on the back. And it has got 18-inch wheels, I believe. Yeah, 18-inch wheels. They are quite nice. Black edition, I think, bespoke wheels. Fairly good brakes on it, to be fair. They've got no lip on them, and the brake pads are quite good. And there is some Brembo pads on the back. So somebody at some point has been spending some money on this car, which, you know, is a good thing. Very good thing. I don't believe it's been lowered. It's on standard suspension, because that to me doesn't look lowered. It's sitting a bit at an angle, so that could be that. But yeah, the other side of it is this boot lid. Now, it's, yeah, somebody's put the boot lid through, and peel this tape off it. And it looks like somebody's actually whacked it one here as well. So again, these sort of things are leading me to believe somebody wasn't happy with what had actually happened with the car, and they've damaged it after it's been crashed for whatever reason. And it has got tinted rear lights and black badges. Inside, here's what I'm saying, there's glass here, there's glass all over the boot floor, shards of glass on there, which this car is a bit of a hazard at the minute, so bit careful with picking stuff up. And then what I did find in the car was this little rock thing, the Rock, you know, WWE guy. I found him sitting in the boot of this car. Now I believe somebody's chucked him straight through the rear screen, and there's a bit of water in there because obviously the rear window's smashed. It is covered up now, but yeah, you can see there's glass literally all over this boot, and a few dog hairs to go with that. But over onto the passenger side again, it is sitting a bit higher up on this side. It's purely because of how it's parked up. It's ground's higher up on this side, and the damage on this side is this door. Now again, it looks like somebody's hit it here, which good job they've actually missed that. So, ooh, that's a bit sharp. Yeah, so again, I need to get that fixed. I'll see if I can get that sorted. If not, I'll just get another door. I have got some of the parts, I mean the boot lid, in the same colour as the car, so I don't have to do anything with that. And that was bought through Cinetic. So, thank you very much, Cinetic. But yeah, I've clearly paid for it. So, and yeah, it's got a half leather interior, S-line embossed onto the seats, which you can probably tell there, looking past my shadow. One of the flappy paddles ears has come off, which was just stuck on anyway. So he's only got one ear at the minute, which is the minus one. And this again from under the bonnet, the battery tray. And now you can see here, there's glass here, there's glass on the centre, there's glass there. So whoever's car it was has left me a nice cup of coffee in there. Not. And yeah, again, more glass and some plastic trim, which I'll get to the bottom of where it's come from. Yeah, I mean, before obviously this accident, this car, I'm guessing, was actually quite a nice little motor. But now this has all happened to it, so I'm not too sure. But yeah, if you do know what has actually happened to this car, it's obviously had an accident, a prank at some point, but with the rest of the damage just doesn't correlate with the damage. So if you do know what's actually happened, give us a shout, drop us an email, comment in the comment section, and let us know what you know about this car that I don't, because I would love to find out what's actually happened. Because like I said, it does seem like it was somebody's pride and joy at some point, and then things escalated, and it's come to what it is today here, sitting here, looking sorry for itself, but I will get it back up to its former glory. I mean, if you've not watched the previous salvage car that I bought, do watch that. That was a 2021 G82 BMW M4 competition X-Drive, so it had all the options. It had the ultimate pack, which was the carbon bucket seats, and what a absolute stunning machine. I have actually sold that car now. and I am looking for the next project, which I believe, I thought there was a cat sitting up there, but yeah, which I'm looking at the minute, but it just depends on, because the car I'm after is actually quite a rarish car, and you're not really going to find them pop up too many times in a salvage auction, so just watch this space. The plans may change, but yeah, we'll stick to the plan for the time being. I'll show you under the bonnet of this car, and then we'll conclude the video for today, but I have got it booked in to get it repaired over the next week or two, so hopefully this shouldn't take as much long as the M4 did, because there's not as many parts needed, and I don't see the purpose of actually stripping this car down just to see what else is needed. I know I need a crash bar, potentially a bumper, a grille, boot lid, because of that dent and the smashed window. It's just cheaper just to get another boot lid in the same colour rather than getting the rear screen replaced, and the driver's side window, and obviously a windscreen, which I will get done as well. Once the car's repaired, I'll leave the windscreen to the end, unless I can find a mobile windscreen fitter and they can come out and fit it, no problems at all. But yeah, what I'll do is I'll show you under the bonnet, and then we'll conclude the video. But like I always say, please do like the videos, comment on the videos, share the videos, and subscribe to our channel. There's plenty of performance car reviews on the channel, and recently just started to make a go of things with getting into like the salvage game with more performance car stuff. I mean, this is, like I said, it was for somebody, so it's not really the type of car I'd be looking for, but we're up for buying anything for anybody. You know, we'll get it repaired to a decent standard. We'll only buy stuff with very minimal damage, not looking at any, you know, major damage cars, because yeah, that becomes a bit of a long game, and I don't particularly want to be going down that route. But yeah, this car is only a Cat N as well, so which is good. There's no real structural damage. A couple of dents, like I said, on the above that rear window, but that is the main structural part of the damage on this car, which isn't really bad. It's about that big. So yeah, I'll show you under the bonnet. So yeah, it's a diddy little engine, 1.4 turbo TFSI. It's got an MST performance intake, air filter, MST air filter, and there's no actual radiator damage as well. It's holding coolant perfectly fine, which is just there. And like I mentioned, there's actually no damage to the rad at all. So the intercooler is fine, radiators are fine, AC condenser is fine, AC still works. And there was the damage on the crash bar, which yeah, I will get fixed. And yes, it needs a bit of a clean, it needs a bit of a spruce up, but it's nothing really major. And I think that red thing that was on the seat, I think fits over here. I think it does anyway. But yeah, the one thing I'm finding is these bloody honeycomb grills are like worth more than a second-hand bumper. So, but it needs must. I'd rather fit a honeycomb back on it, because I think it will look quite well, especially with that splitter. And yeah, so this is it. So what I'll do is I'll conclude the video here. Like I've said, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, check us on Instagram and Facebook, and do comment on the videos, like the videos, share the videos, and help us grow. And if you've not already checked out the previous salvage car we did, was the G82 M4 comp, do check that out as well. That was a stunning car, absolutely beautiful car. But yeah, I'll get the ball rolling with this one, and we'll catch you on the next update on the Audi A1.